Welcome back, guys. This is the King of Weaves here, and this is What If Naruto was raised by Kurama part 5. Right now it's early in the morning, 9 a.m, and I woke up at 7, so I just felt like making a lot of videos today since I only have 2 classes from 10 to 11:40. So I might as well just make a few videos. So last time we left off with Lee's little challenge against Sasuke. Of course, they get stopped by Guy, and then the tuning exams begin. So the exam actually went well. The first exam didn't go similar. Naruto was alright at it, but midway he was confused. Even if Kurama taught him, it doesn't mean he's like Minato now, because Kurama's dumb as well. No, not dumb. Like he knows the exam, but he doesn't want to give it to Naruto because he already taught Naruto about these stuff. Is that Naruto, I've taught you this. You should be able to do it. And in the end, Hinata helps out Naruto, and yeah, Naruto passes with flying colors, and everyone passes as usual. So now we're in the Forest of Death. So the next exam, well, the second part of the exam, of course, it's the Forest of Death, and here is where the biggest changes happen. So Naruto this time, once he actually went to do his business, he actually left a clone with them, and the clone was, well, with them. So you know when they get attacked, I'll say that the clone actually tried to protect them, since the clone can't use the the clone can't really use the KCM, since he can't show everyone that he has KCM. It gets destroyed, which Naruto gets alerted by it, and he's like, wait, what? My clone got destroyed? Someone really strong must be attacking our team. So of course, Sakura and Sasuke are paralyzed by what's his name? Pedophiles. I meant Orochimaru. You know, his bloodlust. Yeah, so they're both paralyzed. Out of nowhere, Orochimaru actually bites Sasuke straight away. He really wants to get this over with quickly because he doesn't want to get caught, and especially because Orochimaru actually knows the Shadow Clone, secret, and he realizes that the kid that he just killed, well, the clone that he just killed, the actual kid got alerted by it, and if a kid's actually able to do the Shadow Clone Jutsu and know the secret of it, he knows the kid is some kind of prodigy or something. But of course it's Naruto. He was never a prodigy. He was just one strong ass dude. So Naruto arrives to the battlefield, well, you know where Orochimaru is, and he's about to leave after biting Sasuke, until Naruto's like, no you don't, what did you do to Sasuke? And Orochimaru's like, that's none of your business, kid, just who are you? And Naruto's like, your wife. I was about to say, I'm your wife, I'm your worst nightmare. And then he appeared out of nowhere, in front of Orochimaru, and literally kicked the hell out of Orochimaru. And Orochimaru went flying, and he's like, wait, what just happened? Who is this kid? And Naruto is using the KCM buffs, so he's not using the full KCM, just the buffs of it. And Orochimaru is really confused on how Naruto is this strong. And remember, KCM is a massive buff, even if he's a kid. Remember, my guy, he got such as, look, Naruto's speed was okay, but then remember against the Raikage, he was able to go Minato speed, even if even if he had to concentrate a lot and go all out to dodge that attack. That's impressive, bro. And anyway, so Naruto used that kind of speed, and he's like, how dare you attack Sasuke? And Orochimaru's like, how dare you kick me like that, brat? And literally, he can feel the Nine-Tails' power, and he's like, he must be the Nine-Tails kid. Well, not the Nine-Tails kid, like the Nine-Tails Jinchuriki. And he's like, you're going to be a pest. They'll put you out. They'll take care of you now than never. And yeah, Orochimaru actually tightens the seal, which actually hurts Naruto. And Naruto knows that Kurama now is in a tighter seal. So you know the cage, it got even smaller, and Kurama's like, now how's this happened? How's that happened then? And Naruto's like, I don't know, he just did something. And Kurama's like, it's fine, we can still beat him. Just pay attention to his moves. Don't let him go. Don't go. Just saying, Naruto can't use KCM now because of the tightening on his seal. And yeah, Naruto can use a bit of the buffs, but not the full buff like before. And he's like, God damn it, this guy is annoying. And Orochimaru was about to attack Naruto, but then Naruto used the KCM defense buff, and he was actually able to block, actually able to tank most of the damage. But in the end, he did take a lot of it, and he was actually out of chakra already because of the seal tightening, and Naruto was like, no more. And he was actually getting pissed off, and I'll say that since the seal is tightened and Naruto needs Kurama's chakra, Kurama can only give it in the form of, the chakra cloak. You know how Naruto used the chakra cloak against Haku and that. Yeah, that kind of chakra cloak. And Kurama's like, I'm sorry, I can't give you no more KCM. This is the most I can do. And Naruto's like, it's fine. And just saying, Naruto's in control. It's not Kurama. Naruto still understands what he's doing, and Orochimaru's like, this kid, he knows how to use the mountain's strength already. He's really going to be a pest in the future. But I'll put him out right now before he gets too dangerous. So Orochimaru was actually going to kill Naruto, but of course that's not going to happen because I'm the writer of this right now. So yeah, you guys are not going to get a dead Naruto. So Naruto actually is able to dodge most of Orochimaru's attacks, and is actually able to put up he actually got a few really good hits on Orochimaru, and Orochimaru's like, just how strong is this kid? And just saying, Orochimaru doesn't know he's Minato's son, so like, yeah. And I'll say over the course of the battle, I'll say it's been like 3 minutes. The seal already started getting weaker, and Naruto's like, yes, finally I can use the KCM buffs. And yeah, Naruto uses the KCM buffs and actually kinda annihilates what's his name, Orochimaru, and not fully, just a bit, because he's not Naruto can't use the full KCM, or he's gonna get asked questions, and people are going to fear him. And Naruto's not about that life. He's that he wants to chill. He wants to stay low for now, and then use it in a crisis situation. So yeah, Naruto is now in case not in KCM. He's in sorry guys. He was Naruto is in KCM buff mode. So not like Trunks, when he won Ascended Super Saiyan. Not that kind of buff. I mean like just the buff that KCM gives you. And yeah, Naruto was actually but the downfall of that is that the buffs, you can't use them together, because if he uses them together, he's going to go into KCM, which he does not want to do, especially in front of Sakura. But he can so he has to switch through it. So imagine he's about to get attacked, he has to switch from the KCM's attack buffs to the KCM's defense buffs, which takes a long time. Well, it doesn't take too long, or he's going to get hit, but it's really annoying to Naruto. He's like, God damn it, if only I could use KCM. But she's here, and I don't want to show anyone yet. And Kurama's like, there's no point of crying over her now. And Naruto's like, I'm not crying. And Kurama's like, it was just a saying. And Naruto's like, alright, what do we do, Kurama? And Kurama's like, well, you see, he was trying to escape already. I guess he was going, I'm pretty sure he's just going to leave soon. Just try to keep him off Sasuke and your team for now. And Naruto's like, wish that was an easier task. But have you seen how strong he is? And just saying, Naruto knows who he is. Kurama told him that this is Orochimaru, the legendary Sanin, and Naruto's like, me putting up a good fight against Orochimaru, one of the legendary Sanins, pretty impressive, but it takes a lot out of me right now. And Kurama's like, well, he is a Kage level fighter, so Naruto's like, well, I'm one step closer to my dream then. And Kurama's like, there's no time for jokes, Naruto. You might die here. And Naruto's like, I think I know that. And so he keeps fighting for another 2 minutes, and Orochimaru decides that Naruto is too much of a pest right now, and he really does not want to deal with him because he has to make preparations for to infiltrate the Chunin exam finals. So yeah, Orochimaru's like, I'll let you off this time, but the next time we meet, you won't be so lucky. And literally, he slithers away. He turns into snakes as soon as Naruto punches him once, and he slithers, fam. He slides away. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, Naruto is like finally, and there was Sakura just stunned of how Naruto was able to fight that snake-looking ass, while her and Sasuke were literally paralyzed just by his blood loss. While Naruto was putting up a full entire fight against him. And just saying, Haku and Zabuza were put up for patrol to check the tuning exams if anything weird happens or anything. And Haku was in his patrol, and yeah, he saw everything happen. And he's like, well, he didn't see what happened. So basically, while he was on patrol, he actually saw Naruto carrying Sasuke, and he got kind of confused on what just happened. Why is Naruto carrying Sasuke? How's Sasuke allowing Naruto to carry him? And then he realizes Sasuke's faint. Well, Sasuke is actually out cold, and he's like, oh, so they must have had a fight in the training exams, and Sasuke must have got hurt. Oh, whatever. It's the tuning exams, I can't help them now. And Haku leaves. Sorry, guys. Haku leaves, and yeah. So after he left, Naruto and Naruto was actually really tired since he used a lot of chakra. His seal got tightened, and it's still tighter than before, but it's already getting loose thanks to Naruto using a lot of the Kurama chakra. Well, yeah, and he's like, Kurama, we really need to use a lot more chakra together to get rid of this tightening. And Kurama says, I know, but right now we can't. There's no one to fight, and plus we can't really use we can use KCM, which will literally weaken the seal a lot, but right now we can't, especially because Sakura is here. And Naruto's like, yeah, true. Anyways, let's take care of Sasuke right now. And then Naruto actually whips out some bandages and everything, and he's like, alright, time to do this. And this is where Sakura butts in, and she's like, what are you doing, Naruto? You're going to hurt Sasuke even more. If you were just if you were there, maybe Sasuke wouldn't have got hurt. And then Naruto really didn't want to get pissed, but he did. He's like, how you gonna say if I wasn't if I was there he wouldn't have got hurt when you were clearly there and you didn't do anything? And then Sakura's like, how am I meant to do anything? I'm not as strong as you guys. And then Naruto's like, then why are you blaming me? At least I did something. And then Sakura really couldn't say anything, and she just shut up. And yeah, Naruto shut Sakura before she could even go off at him. And yeah, Sakura's embarrassed as hell, and she's like, I didn't do anything to help Sasuke, and now I'm blaming on Naruto. Well, it's mostly his fault. If he just didn't go to do his business, we wouldn't be in this situation. So it's not my fault. Yeah, so Sakura is just trying to not blame herself for this when it really isn't anyone's fault there. It's actually Orochimaru just attacking out of nowhere. Like, who's expecting that, bro? But really, she could have done a lot more, and she was just standing there when Naruto was fighting alone. So I don't know why she's blaming her, but well, I do, cause it's Sakura anyway. So now Naruto actually bandaged up Sasuke's wound, you know, where he got bit, and he's like, why is everyone getting injured, especially in the training exams? And what he meant by everyone is himself too, because he had to fight a legendary Sanin, and he's like, God damn it, this is gonna be so annoying. And then the sound fall appear, and Naruto's like, oh god damn it, what the hell, why? And they like, give us Sasuke or you die. And Naruto's like, you you stay here another minute and you die. He responds like that, and they're like, pretty cocky, aren't you? And Naruto's like, well, weren't you guys the ones who said I'm going to die if I don't give you Sasuke? And they're like, shut up, kid. And they attack Naruto together, and then Naruto actually puts them out in one blow each. And Sakura sees all this happening. She's like, wow, Naruto's really strong. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. He is saving us. And yeah, after the Sandfall got taken care of, Naruto, Team 7 now has the scroll, and Naruto's like, hey Sakura, look, we got a scroll. And she's like, oh, well done. And I'm sorry for before, I really was just not in the mood, and what just happened, I just couldn't do anything, and I was trying to find some way to not blame myself. And Naruto's like, yeah, I realized that, but it's no one's fault, to be honest. No one's gonna be able to fight a legendary Sani like him. And Sakura's like, wait, what? And Naruto's like, oh, I guess you didn't notice. That was Orochimaru, one of the legendary Sanin. And this is where Sakura was like, just where do you get your strength from? Like, we are Genin, and you were able to fight a legendary Sanin? And Naruto's like, and well, Sakura's like, are you some kind of secret prodigy? And Naruto's like, no, I just work hard. If you work hard, you can become as strong as me. Well, not fully as strong as me, but still. And then Sakura's like, wait, while you were fighting, I saw this strange chakra coming out of you. It was boiling. It was like some kind of boiling red chakra. And Naruto's like, ooh, she must have saw the Kurama cloak. And Naruto's like, nah, that's just something that happens to me when I'm angry and my chakra flows out. And Sakura's like, but why? And Naruto's like, I'm not sure. I think it's because of my uh, immense amounts of chakra, and how I can't control all of it at once. Well, Naruto can. He's just trying to find a way to get her suspicions off of the Nine Tails, and yeah, it actually worked. And she's like, oh, nice. And then she's like, you know, after this, can you teach me some techniques so I can get stronger too? And then Naruto's like, yeah, sure, why not? You just help out the team. And yeah, Naruto actually decided to train Sakura, and yeah, so Sasuke wakes up in the curse marks state as per normal, and he actually attacks Naruto this time for no reason at all, because he was just in a rampage form, and Naruto could feel it that Sasuke wasn't in himself. So what Naruto did is that, I'm sorry Sasuke, but right now you're not in control of your own body. And yeah, he punched him in the gut and knocked him out. And Sakura's like, what just happened? And Naruto's like, it's probably because that snake bit him. And Sakura's like, wait, what did Orochimaru do to Sasuke? And then Naruto's like, I have no clue, but we need to seal this thing. And just saying, Naruto doesn't know any sealing techniques, so yeah, don't think that Naruto gets pulls out some next up, so Reaper Death Seal for the Curse Mark or something. Yeah, anyway, so Naruto then's like, we'll just have to tell Kakashi Sensei. I'm sure he has some sealing techniques. And Sakura's like, how do you know Kakashi Sensei could have sealing techniques? And Naruto's like, I said he could, I didn't say he does. And Sakura's like, sorry. And Naruto's like, anyways, let's get going. I'll carry Sasuke. If you get attacked, you have to protect. You have to fight as well. Just saying, I can't keep fighting like this. I'm running out of chakra. I'm running low on it. And Sakura's like, I'll try my best. And Naruto's like, yeah, yeah, so they arrive at the tower, and Sasuke wakes up by then, and he's like, "What happened?" And Naruto's like, "I'll explain once we get into the tower. I don't know how to do it." And then Sakura reads the stone tablet, and she's like, "Oh, we have to open the two scrolls," and one of them had nothing in it, and the other one had nothing in it. Well, I'm joking. They open the scrolls, and I'll say Kakashi Sensei appears. Yeah, Kakashi appears out of it, and Naruto's like, "Hey, Kakashi Sensei, we need to talk to you." And he's like, "Congrats, but what's going on?" And Naruto alerts Kakashi of this, and Kakashi actually decides to seal the curse mark a lot earlier, so Sasuke isn't in pain during the exams. And yeah, so Sasuke is a bit more intact before the exams begin, and Naruto doesn't have to worry about it now, since Kakashi did seal it, and he knows that the sealing isn't a strong one, and they will need a stronger one in the future. But right now, this is all they can do, and it's the best they can do right now. So yeah, they can't get any better right now. Since well, they could if Jiraiya came out came, but of course Jiraiya's not in the village, so yet. So then everyone gets their, I'll say that they get 4 days off because of the, or well, they were meant to get 2 days off before the preliminaries. And just saying, I'm not sure if they actually do get 2 days off in the actual story. I haven't watched it in a long time. It's everything from me. Well, the Naruto storyline is actually from memory, but I just give them 2 days because I said that Naruto will train Sakura a bit in taijutsu, and just train her enough that she is up to date with, well, not up to date, like on a level that again it should be in strength and techniques. And Sakura is able to learn real fast, and Naruto's like, "You're a fast learner. If you just keep going, or even after our training, you'll become even stronger than what you are now." And by the end of those 4 days of training with Sakura, you know, Sakura's actually, I'll say, like a year stronger. She's like the strength of a Sakura that's in a year in training with, what's her name, Tsunade, best girl. Yeah. So yeah, so the next 4 days they train together, and Naruto actually gets a new kind of view on how Sakura can become stronger, and he's like, "How about you try to put a lot, like I mean a lot of chakra into your fists before you punch?" And Sakura actually tries it, and it works out pretty well. And she's like, "Whoa!" And Naruto's like, "You see, the more since your chakra control is even better than mine. Well, not right now. If I didn't train for years, it would be even better than mine. It is pretty good, really good to be honest. Probably even better than Sasuke's. If you put a lot of chakra and you're able to control it on your fists will become even stronger. How about you try it on that the boulder?" And Sakura's like, "Are you mad? I'm going to break my hand." And Naruto's like, "Just try it, innit? I mean, it's worth a try, right?" And Sakura's like, "Alright, only because you've been training me for the past few days, I'll trust you on this one." And she does it and actually annihilates the boulder. And the boulder is in millions of pieces, and Naruto's like, "Should have told her how to do that." And Kurama's like, "Well, if you piss her off, you're dead now." And Naruto's like, "Do you really think she's going to kill me?" And uh, Kurama's like, "Well, I'm being sarcastic, of course, but you will get injured though." And Naruto's like, "As long as I'm not in KCM." And yeah, Naruto's actually scared of Sakura because her punches can actually break a few ribs if he's not in KCM. And yeah, so Naruto has trained Sakura as promised, and Sakura's happy with him, and she thanks Naruto, and Naruto says it's no big deal. We're teammates, so it's just a little favor that I did, and especially because now you can help out in missions. And Sakura's like, "Yeah." Anyways, now the tuning exams preliminaries begin, and here the preliminaries are a lot similar. Um, everything goes the same. Just that Naruto's fight, the keeper gets pummeled and Naruto annihilates him, which actually makes Kakashi even more suspicious of. I mean, Kakashi already knows about Naruto, so no. So Naruto here used the Shadow Shuriken Jutsu, which actually impressed the third Hokage. He's like, how did he learn that? Impressive though. And Naruto's like, well, that was easy. Kiba, I thought you were going to be stronger than this. And Kiba's like, I didn't think you'd pull off that kind of technique on me. Just what is that? And Naruto's like, I'm not sure of the rank, but I learned it from the scroll I stole from the Kage. And Kiba's like, wait, what? And Naruto's like, yeah, I stole the scroll from the Hokage and I learned it from there. And the Hokage's like, wait, what? When? When did this happen? And yes, the Hokage didn't even notice Naruto stole it, and then Naruto already had it on him, and he's like, oh yeah, I did, and I was meant to give it back to you like a few days ago, but, and well, a few years ago to be honest, but I never got a chance to. And the Hokage's like, just, how many scrolls did you just steal from us? And Naruto's like, well, enough for me to become tuning level. And the Hokage's like, whatever, kid. Anyway, so the next few fights go the same. Sasuke is the same. Just that Sasuke this time is going in pain. And also Sakura's one is different. That's why I don't know why I said the same for everything. Sakura actually wins this one. And I'll say that she's in the finals instead of that sound ninja. I'll say that they weren't able to pass and Sakura was able to pass instead of them. And yeah, Sakura would have had to fight Shino, since the Sound Ninja got killed by Gaara. And yeah, so that's what's gonna happen. So that's the end of the preliminaries, and now we get into the 1 month training. Yeah, so everyone gets a month of training before the tuning exams to just hone their skills even further and to become even stronger than what they already are. And Sakura takes advantage of this to go and ask Kakashi to train her, and Kakashi says, I already have Sasuke, I'm sorry. And then she's like, oh, okay. And now she really wants to become stronger because she wants to become a Chunin as well. And then Naruto overheard this and he's like, hey Sakura, want to train with me? I mean, I got nothing to do. And just saying, the Naruto is still pissed off at Neji for doing what he did to Hinata, since Hinata did help Naruto, and Naruto really didn't like anyone getting hurt, and he's like, I will beat you in the Chunin exams. And he made his little blood you know how the blood oath, yeah. So Naruto is pissed off and he wants to train even harder, even though he can already beat Neji with his KCM. He just wants to beat him without even using any buffs of the KCM, and he's like, I'm going to beat him with my own strength. Kurama, you will not be needed in the first fight, maybe in the next few fights, but in the first fight you will not be needed. And Kurama's like, sick. And he's like, well, it's fine, you have to get stronger on your own as well, you can't always depend on KCM. And Naruto's like, yeah, I know. So Naruto's like, hey Sakura, wanna train with me? And Sakura accepts, and of course they start training together. And just saying, this is not a Sakura shit. Yeah, so they train together, and now the third day of training, they were training mostly in taijutsu there, and Naruto's taijutsu is really good. Just saying, it's actually, I'll say, 16-year-old Naruto level already, because Naruto has been training since the age of 4 with Kurama, and Kurama knows, Kurama fought a lot, like, I mean, Kurama even fought Madara and Hashirama. He knows how good of the taijutsu was. So of course Kurama will teach Naruto on how to use taijutsu and how to become better at it. And yeah, so Naruto's taijutsu is actually really freaking good. And yeah, so the next day, the third day, I mean, Naruto and Sakura go to get some food, ramen, cause they've been training since morning. Now it's noon, and they're like, "Hey, let's go get some food. I'm getting hungry." And Sakura's like, "Yeah, sure." And they were going, just saying, Sakura's actually really good friends with Naruto now, and it's not a ship. Just saying, the Naruhina ship will always be the same. Yeah, so Naruto actually Naruto and Sakura bump into uh what's his name, Jiraiya, and that's where I'm going to end it off, because there are a lot of things that I want to make in the next part. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed this. Also, please subscribe to Retreat. Let's get him to 250 subscribers by the end of July. We couldn't get him by the end of June. It is literally the end of June right now, unless you guys can get him to 250 before the 1st of July. I don't know, you guys are kind of crazy, not gonna lie, if you got me to 2,100 subscribers in in one day, after in less than 2 days after getting uh 2,000 subscribers. I'm sure you guys can get Retreat to 250. And also, please subscribe to Miniman. He only needs 50 more subscribers to get to 200. Let's get him to that. Let's make his day today. His birthday just went a few days ago. Anyways, hope you all enjoyed. Please take care, stay safe. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Also, join my Discord server. All links in the description below. This was the King of Weebs here, and peace.